You know, having been up to the Senator factory in Napier and seeing how the guys actually make a boat, that was a fantastic experience. But I feel like having a boat built and then understanding all the safety aspects around actually driving a boat, understanding the rules of the sea, that's something I'm a little bit nervous about. So I've actually enrolled in a Coastguard day skippers course down here at the Mana Cruising Club, and I'm turning up this morning. I am still a little bit nervous because, you know, I'm such a newbie at this, but I figure if I want to gain the experience, and especially if I want to get the confidence of driving a boat, I mean, it's just the small things like when you turn up at a marina, what do you do? And when you're going down the channel, what lights do you follow? You know, what's port, what's starboard? So there's an awful lot of questions that I've got around the safety of driving a boat. And hopefully today, I'm going to learn a few things that are going to help me on my journey. I've got one of these, but it's a Hutch Wilco, and this one's a little bit different. It's actually got a crotch strap as well, so it's pretty easy. And I think it's a bit tight. What the crotch strap actually does is, you know, when you hit the water and you pull the pin on this, it stops it from shooting up, and sometimes people don't have it tight enough, and next thing you know, life jacket gets away on them and they're still going down and the life jacket's going up. So that's a pretty good idea to have a crotch strap. Thanks a lot for today. It was awesome. You know, there were a lot of things that you covered that for me, you know, they were a mystery, and especially, you know, the whole thing about the collision rules and that, because that you know, had me worried, to tell you the truth. And then also just navigating in and out of the harbours, you know, just how to choose which was starboard, which was port. So it's been fantastic. You know, I've got a block in the sounds, and you know, I'm having a boat built, hopefully. You know, I haven't chosen which one, but at the moment I'm kind of swinging towards getting a Senator.
Coastguards have got one, I believe. They launch it off the beach.
So you reckon we just call in and say good day and ask them if they'll show us it?
Yeah, go and have a look. You know, you're interested in buying one, so I'm sure they'll be interested in talking to you.
I think I'll do that, mate.
Yeah.
G'day, you must be Jeff.
Yeah, hello, David.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
hey,
welcome.
Thanks so much, man.
No problem at all. Welcome to the Kapiti Coast.
Gosh.
What do you reckon?
Man. I mean, some people call boats a beast, but this really is.
It's a nice machine.
And the waters that you've got around here, sort of a boat like this, handle it okay?
Handles it perfectly.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Because
Really
I'm kind of leaning towards the Senator,
Okay.
a pontoon, just a smaller 5-metre boat.
Sure.
But what's really interested me about their company as well is that you can go to them with one or two custom ideas and say, I'd like this on my boat, and they listen and they say, yeah, sure, it's your boat.
Absolutely. I mean, this was the basic hull design is one of their standard hull designs, and then from there we've modified it exactly to what we wanted to do.
You think we can have a look inside?
Absolutely, of course you can. Yeah, come on through. We've modified this whole cabin area to take out any seating area.
There's no seating, eh? You've got to
don't really need seats.
So is this for the crew, or
this is purely crew? Where we take 6 people. We can carry 6 people, so we've got the overhead bars as well.
I've just done my first day of my day skippers course today. I learned a lot, but obviously there's a lot more I've got to learn. What do you reckon about those courses?
Great start. Gives you the basic grounding of education on the water, and it's all about keeping yourself safe, and that's really what it's all about.
So Jeff, why did you guys choose Senator? Because obviously there's a lot of other boat builders out there.
Yeah, well there is, Davey. Look, we run two boats. We run a boat out of Paraparaumu, we run a boat out of Waikanae. And both boats are beach launched. So we have some pretty unique conditions that we're launching into and what we have to overcome. Senator, it fitted our bill. It fitted the bill with the solid pontoons. It's a solid, robust boat and works perfectly for our conditions down here.
Those guys from the Coast Guard are awesome, and they're all community funded, which is why I think it's really important to support them. And they go out in all sorts of conditions, and they're the guys that you're going to call on to save your bacon, and there's very few fine weather rescues. And I've actually learned something else today, and I've made a bit of a decision, because if a Senator is good enough for the Coast Guard, I reckon it's probably going to be more than good enough for me. I've got a little bit more research to do and some planning, so watch this space.